go. We are live. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and then let's go live on TikTok mobile, on YouTube mobile, excuse me. What up, guys? What up, man? Happy Monday, guys. Thanks for joining early. What games you guys want to start with today, man? Breaking down all of today's MLB games. There we go. What up, Vish? How you doing, bro? You're here early. Welcome, guys. Welcome in. What up, Vish, man? Vish, you're a loyal one. What up, Zay? Do we like the Marlins? Yeah, we can talk about it, man. How we feel about the Blue Jays? All right, we can talk about it. Maze, what's good, man? Hope you guys are having a great day, man. Happy Monday, guys. We're about to get started. Settle in, guys. It's we're just about to get started right now. Let's real quick, guys. Let's update some numbers. Make sure we're good, and then we're gonna go game by game, guys. Go ahead and drop whatever games you guys want to discuss. I'll start with whichever ones you're talking more about. We have one NFL game today. Maybe we leave some time for it, man. It's a good one too. Cincinnati Bengals versus Commanders, babe. The Commanders are playing today. The Redskins. Here in Washington. Let's go. Shoot, we might have to go to that preseason game, man. Let's go. Let's get it today, guys. Happy Monday, man. Whatever games you guys want to drop, whatever games you guys want to discuss, go ahead and drop it in the chat. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, guys. I'm not playing. I might actually go to that game. I've been catching these dubs on the preseason, man. We gotta keep it going. Why not go get some dubs in person? Nothing like a football game, man. I don't care if it's preseason. It's something, man. If you guys are complaining about preseason, you don't know football, bro. You don't have the love for the sport. Gotta love the sport, guys. Let's get it, man. All right, guys. I've updated the numbers. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. What games you guys want to start with? If you have something for me, go ahead and double tap the screen. Yo, these text messages are getting freaking real, man. Blue Jays and Marlins, okay. I'm seeing Blue Jays a few times, Marlins a few times. Cubs game. My man said a scoreless. Oh, the NFL. I thought you said scoreless first inning. Thought that's what you were talking about. Okay, man. I'm seeing a lot of Blue Jays. I'm seeing a lot of Blue Jays. And you guys are talking about Toronto versus Pittsburgh. All right, guys. Let's get right into it, man. I'm putting up. So the way it's going to work, guys, we're going to slow it down a little bit. We're going to go game by game, all right? Whatever games you guys want to discuss, whatever games, whatever props, whatever league. If you want to talk about NFL, we could talk about NFL. Whoops. We could talk about NFL, guys. Go ahead and let's go ahead and put up a poll for it real quick, man. We are going Toronto versus Pittsburgh. Give me blue for the Blue Jays. Give me blue for the Blue Jays, red for the Pirates. What side are you on today, guys? Blue for the Blue Jays, red for the Padres. Let's go. We are cooking, man. We're talking about Kevin Gausman versus Skeens, Paul Skeens. It is Skeens Day, guys. It is Skeens Day. What does that mean to you, man? Blue for the Blue Jays, red for the Pirates. What side are you on today, guys? This is almost a pick'em at this point on Paul Skeens Day. That's crazy. That tells you that they just do not support. They just do not support Paul Skeens, man. They don't give him a whole lot of run support. Let's go ahead and break this game down, guys. Toronto versus Pittsburgh, man. Clear offensive mismatch here, man. Toronto definitely has the better bats. Pittsburgh has the coldest bats. In fact, this and Milwaukee versus Cubs, these are mismatches here on offense, man. In terms of pitching, guys, this pitching matchup is actually pretty even as well. Kevin Gausman is actually pitching pretty well. If anything, he might be pitching a little bit better than Skeens lately. If you look at the last 3 games, at least, Kevin Gausman's only given up 8 runs in his last a lot of innings. Let's see, what is this? 8 runs in 20 innings, 8 runs in 15 innings given up for Paul Skeens. So pretty good numbers here. But guys, Paul Skeens at home has been a different story. This guy has given up not a single run, 0 runs given up in 30 innings for Pittsburgh. So, guys, as I'm talking about these plays, go ahead and let me know what you guys are seeing in these games, if I'm missing anything. But I got a really good pitching matchup here, man. I think both of these pitchers come out here and duel. Kevin Gausman, obviously the weaker of the two pitchers, but he's up against the weaker lineup. Paul Skeens, of course, up against the better lineup. But I think today that better lineup is the difference maker here. I would be on Toronto. Toronto just got spanked yesterday. No team likes to get spanked around, especially like the way they did at home at the hands of Texas. Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing. This is a clear offensive mismatch, and the pitching edge is not that drastic. I'm going to say Toronto is the side I would rather be on, man. What do you guys think about that, guys? What do you guys think about Toronto versus Blue Jays? Chris, we could talk about Padres, man. Sens. Hey, Sens, man. I haven't seen you in a while. What up, guys? Let's get it, man. Brew Crew. You want to talk about the Blue Crew? You're talking about the second game, huh? Let me know what you. Let me see what you guys ended up thinking with the Blue Jays and Pirates. Sorry, guys. Shoot, I was just trying to. Can I end this? Yes, I could. Okay. Yeah, cool. Didn't see what you guys thought on that one, but I think Toronto's the side to go here, man. What else, guys? What else? What other game do you guys want to discuss, man? If you have something for me, double tap the screen, double tap, and I'll scroll up and find your play. Humble Beast, what's good, brother? Hey, Humble Beast, I seen you have that Bears logo, man. I was kind of kicking myself. I didn't take the Bears yesterday. I did tell the Discord that was the side I liked. Bears in the preseason, man. Of course they're preseason champions. Double tap, guys. Double tap if you have something for me. Myred, thank you for double tapping. I appreciate it. Chris says, what do you think about the Angels today, man? Okay, let's talk about the Los Angeles Angels, guys. Go ahead and keep dropping whatever games you want to discuss. Keep dropping. Did you watch that tennis? I do not, bro. I do not. Somebody's got to prove me wrong, man. I don't believe in tennis. I don't think it's profitable. I don't think anybody's good at it. It's terrible. Tennis is it's probably fun to play, but I don't think anybody's actually good at predicting it, man. I think that in UFC is as unpredictable as it gets, man. Somebody in the Discord, they've been trying to prove me wrong for years, but I hit tennis today. Okay, man. Hitting it in one day doesn't mean you got to hit it. Table tennis is profitable. I don't know about table tennis, man. Yeah, man, I don't know. I've been waiting for somebody to prove me wrong. Nobody's done it yet, man. Let's get it, guys. You got to know your tennis. Tennis is like watching paint dry on the floor. Not even on the wall. You're watching it on the floor. Tennis is harder than... There you go, man. Sounds like a lot of people. UFC is predictable. I've never tried to predict it. I just know, 1 second and you could catch a freaking knee to the face and you're out cold. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much crap on UFC, but I think UFC is probably a little bit more predictable than tennis. Guys, hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Hit the follow button. God, you can just take a knee to the face in a second and you're out cold. You wake up in the hospital. I don't know, bro. I kind of like. Most people don't watch it to know tennis. Again, man, I've been waiting for somebody in the Discord. In the Discord, I have several channels where if you think you got what it takes, there's several channels for you to prove it. Nobody's been able to prove it. What's up, Matt? How you doing, man? Happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday. All right, guys, what other MLB game do you guys want to talk about? Oh, somebody said Angels. Okay. Cincinnati versus the Los Angeles Angels, guys. Let's put it up for, let's open the poll up for real quick, guys. Give me red for the Reds. Give me blue for the Angels. What side are you on today, guys? Are you on the Cincinnati Reds? Are you on the Los Angeles Angels today? The Cincinnati Reds have defeated the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers have lost a baseball game, guys. Unless you were under a rock, just know, yes, Milwaukee has lost a MLB game. First game after the 14-game win streak. 14-game win streak came to an end there yesterday. Everybody wants to say, oh, it was so... Dude, I had people in the comments like, dude, it was so obvious, so obvious. I'm like, okay. Anyways, it was kind of hard for me to take Cincinnati. The Discord really loved Milwaukee. Really loved it, man. So, but yeah, man, had to stay loyal to the cap. I was in Cincinnati. It was a positive day for the Discord yesterday, man. 2-in-1 day. I know the free play didn't hit. I know rapid fire wasn't so special. But let's get it today, guys. I'm not happy unless everybody eats. Red for the Reds. Looks like the Reds are winning this poll real quick. Let's talk about Cincinnati versus the Angels. Brady Singer on one side. Victor Madero's on the other side. Is that Brady Singer, Medeiros? Let's talk about it, man. In terms of offense, it looks like I have a clear batting edge here for the Angels. It looks like the Angels' bats are pretty alive. Again, I was on the Angels yesterday, so actually, these are both the teams that won for me yesterday, the Reds versus the Angels. But the Angels here, they have their numbers on offense are showing up pretty good. I mean, they did put up 5 runs, but then they just exploded in extra innings yesterday. Let's talk about this pitching matchup, man. Brady Singer on the road is a terrible thing. Wow. He's given up 11 runs, 13 runs in his last 8 innings. Pretty bad numbers for Brady Singer. You wouldn't expect that out of him. His road numbers are really bad, but his overall numbers are better. If you're looking at Medeiros, this is his second game back. From the minor leagues. He gave up 2 runs in 18 innings in the minors, 13 runs in 45 innings in the minors. So it looks like he's okay. It looks like he's got some stuff. But the 3 games that we've seen him here in Major League Baseball, he's been getting hit 5 runs over 8 innings. Again, it's going to take these guys a lot. And then if you're looking at the expected numbers as well for Medeiros, looks like his expected numbers are pretty high too. Looks like he is due for some negative regression even more. This one's tough here. I believe with the Angels game probably going to extra. Well, both of these games went to extra, so maybe these bullpens are both cooked. But at the moment, this is going to be a really ugly one, man. The only way I could really look here is an over, man. You have both two pitchers that you can't trust. You got Brady Singer, who people think they can trust, but he's not pitching really well at all. His road numbers are that bad. Then you got this other Medeiros kid that he hasn't been up in Major League Baseball a whole lot. You got 2 bullpens that are definitely cooked right now. They've been going to extra innings. Cincinnati went 2 games in a row to extra innings. The Angels, they went into extra innings yesterday with the Athletics, and that was a dogfight. This ballpark here in Anaheim is the number 2 ballpark for the overs, 35 and 24, 59% to the over. I'm going to have to say this is setting up for a good over, man. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about Angels versus Reds? And then we're going to move up onto the next one. Since Senator says I think the Angels win. Who is red? My bad, brother. It was red for the Reds, man. I try to keep it simple. Red for the Reds. But you're the under guy. I know, bro. I made unders very famous. But no, man. I am usually the undertaker, but right now I'm kind of waiting for the weather to cool a little bit. Unders are going to be back. Unders are going to be back in September, October. Best believe, man. And I'm going to capitalize because everybody's eating on the overs right now. But at some point, the unders are going to start hitting again, man. All right, what games you guys want to talk about next, man? I'm seeing a lot of Philadelphia. A lot of Philadelphia. God damn. All right, it's clear cut. You guys want to talk about Philadelphia, guys? Remember, guys, right now we're gonna go through every single game a little bit slower. We're gonna do like a 60-second breakdown. And as I'm talking about the games, I'm gonna have the poll open. So pay attention to the poll, and that way we can drop your opinion, whatever. Drop your opinion in the chat as well, man. If I'm missing something, if I drop something, let me know. I think the Reds take it. I think there's not a really, in terms of the side, there's really not a whole lot of edges here, man. The Angels just scored 11 runs yesterday, so I'm not in love with them, coming back out here again. If I had to pick, I mean, I'm going to take the pitcher that I trust a little bit more, Brady Singer. Medeiros, who is that, man? Don't be taking pictures y'all don't know, man. Come on, guys. And if y'all say y'all know this kid, I mean, I feel like dancing. Freddie, that's random as hell, bro. What two teams you like? Brother, I'm going to give you every single pick for every single game on Rapid Fire today. And the Rapid Fire got to be a bounce back Rapid Fire, man. Yesterday's didn't go so well. We're going to get it. We're going to get it today, guys. All right, I saw a lot of Philadelphia's, guys. Let's get to Philadelphia. Lou, I got you as well. Give me one moment. We could talk about that game as well. Let's open up the poll for Philadelphia. Where is Philadelphia at? They are at home against the Seattle Mariners. Let's put up this one real quick, man. This one is up for poll. Give me red. Red for the Phillies. Red for the Phillies, blue for the Mariners. I try to go by either the name or the color, the team colors, guys. So red for the Phillies, blue for the Mariners. What side are you on today, guys? What do you guys think of Seattle versus Philadelphia? This is Logan Gilbert versus Ranger Suarez. Ooh, I got an opinion about Ranger Suarez. Let's get it, guys. Red for the Phillies, blue for the Mariners. What side are you on today, guys? In the meantime, YouTube, check in on me, man. Let me know if you guys are, if everything's coming through okay. YouTube mobile, okay. Looks like you guys are live. Guys, hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Hit the follow button. I'm out here cooking every single day, man. Whether it's after a good day, after a bad day, it don't matter. I show up, man, every single day. If you guys are interested in joining the Discord, it's $20, man. $20, you get access to everything. Even though yesterday looked like a negative day on Rapid Fire, it was a negative Rapid Fire. The dogs were not barking. The Discord still ate. We had a 2-in-1 day, man. We will take those every single day, man. We will take this every single day. Okay, yeah, you're not doing any advertising here, buddy. All right, guys, let's talk about Philadelphia versus Seattle. Logan Gilbert on one side, Ranger Suarez on the other side. In terms of offense, these guys match up pretty well, man. I'm not seeing an advantage here either way. In terms of the bullpen, it does look like I have a bit of a bullpen edge here with Philadelphia. Not a whole lot, but it's something. In terms of starting pitching, though, in terms of starting pitching, man, it's a clear advantage here for Logan Gilbert. I know he's not a flashy guy, but he's pitching pretty well. 10 runs over 28 innings, a 3.2 ERA overall. On the road, he does get hit a little bit more, 14 runs over 26 innings, but still pretty good numbers. And the biggest reason I'm liking this one is because Ranger Suarez is a guy that actually, he looks like he's pitching pretty well. His full season ERA is fantastic, and that's a lot of time that's a number that people look at, right? They open Action app, they open Pickett or whatever app they use, and they're going to see the full season ERA, and they're going to say, wow, this guy's elite, or he's just as good. No, this guy's pitching horrible right now. Terrible. 21 runs, given up over 27 innings. At home, giving up 15 runs over 29 innings. His last 3 starts were the worst. He's given up 14 runs over 17 innings in his last 3 games starts at home. This looks like a spot here for Seattle to bounce back after I know they were on Sunday Night Baseball yesterday. Sunday Night Baseball spot is activated, guys. There is a Sunday Night Baseball spot that we've been tracking. I'm sharing my screen on YouTube, guys. You can see everything I'm tracking here. Sunday Night Baseball with travel. I have this thing this year at 2-10. 2-10. So this is not a favorable spot for Seattle. But I know they stayed in Philadelphia. They stayed in Pennsylvania. That Little League game yesterday was in Pennsylvania. So how much of a travel spot is it really? I'm not sure what city in Pennsylvania it was in, but still, man, there's a clear pitching edge here with Logan Gilbert, and I like the fact that Ranger Suarez appears to be a pitcher you could trust, but not right now. He's playing so terrible. I would be on the Mariners here to bounce back, man. In terms of the X's and O's, that's what the cap is telling me here, man. What do you guys think about that? Somebody said take the Mariners. Please, too much talking. I'm breaking down the game. You joined to do the breakdowns, right? Mariners in the first 5 does make sense because that way you do avoid the Philadelphia bullpen, which is a better unit. They're actually doing much better than before, man. Rangers going to shove. He hasn't shoved in a long time, bro. He's not doing a whole lot of shoving. In fact, he's doing the opposite of that. And then if you look at his expected numbers, the expected numbers are still pretty high. So that maybe, he's due for a little bit of positive regression according to the advanced numbers, but not a whole lot, man. It looks like he's kind of doing what he's supposed to do. What else y'all think about that game, man? Y'all ready for another game? I love the Mariners. I don't know if I love it, but yes. I do like the fact that you do have a significant pitching edge here, too. And I like that that Ranger Suarez is going to be perceived to be a great pitcher, but he's not pitching like greatness right now. What's next, guys? Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Whatever game you guys want to talk about, let's keep it going, man. Blue is double tapping. Blue, let me check on the blue. Blue. I'm scrolling. I don't see anything for you, brother. If you have something, just drop it in the chat. Come on, guys. Who wants to go next? Who wants to pick the next game? LMAO, he said, what do you think about the Orioles? Okay, y'all been talking about that game. Let's talk about Baltimore versus Boston. Trevor Rogers, Dustin May. Let's talk about the Red Sox versus the Orioles. Give me red for the Red Sox. Red for the Red Sox, blue for the Orioles. What side are you on today, guys? Red for the Red Sox, blue for the Orioles. Let me know what is the right side to be on, whether it's the line money, the line run. I can't say those things. What are you guys, man? Are you what side are you on? We're about to talk about it, man. So yeah, guys, I don't want to, I don't want to convince you guys before I give you my breakdown. So let me wait till like halfway through it real quick, guys. Hit the follow button. If it's your first time here, do not miss these streams. You will miss it if you don't hit the follow button. And then consider joining the Discord. That's where I drop one of my top plays for free every single day. Looks like Baltimore is dominating this one, man. In terms of offense, it looks like I have a pretty clear even matchup here, man. Baltimore's starting to wake up a little bit, guys. I was on Baltimore a couple games in that series in Houston, man. I think I was seeing that one pretty well. But in terms of today, coming into this one, it does look like Baltimore's starting to wake up here a little bit. Boston's they're not as hot as they were around the All-Star break. They were hot. They're kind of just average right now, man. But in terms of pitching, man, I got a clear edge here for Trevor Rogers. Trevor Rogers has been pitching very well. He's only given up 5 runs in his last 34 innings. On the road, 6 runs over 31 innings. He's already dominated once against Boston earlier this year. 0 runs in 6 innings. And then Dustin May, he hasn't figured it out all season long. He's been kind of just around a 5 ERA, just below average kind of pitcher this whole year. I don't love that Baltimore just scored 12 runs. They just scored 12 runs yesterday. I'm not in love with that, but I would say Baltimore would be the better side here, man. What did you guys end up on? I was also thinking about Baltimore. Okay, yeah, man. You have the clear pitching edge here, and and to lay juice with Boston -120. You definitely have to have some edges on the board, and I don't see any. If anything, you have a disadvantage there with Trevor Rogers on the other side. Y'all asking for Royals and Rangers? We could talk about it. What's up, Dom? How you doing, brother? Orioles for sure. I don't know how sure you could be about it, given the fact that they just scored 12 runs yesterday and they won as an outright dog. But we could talk about it, guys. Go ahead, double tap the screen, guys, if you guys want to go next. Trevor Rogers got great out of nowhere this year. Yeah, this year, yes. But he's been good all season long. He has a 1.4 ERA. That's crazy on the whole season. David wants to go next, man. David says, take the Orioles team total. Set it and forget it. Against Dustin May, yeah, I'm not going to talk you off of that. And that Boston bullpen is also a pretty bad unit as well. So if you don't get the runs early with Baltimore, you could get it against the bullpen. Again, you are also counting on a little bit of positive momentum coming for Baltimore. Their bats were cold for a long time. They had a really good series in Houston. Maybe their bats have woken up, and you're looking forward there. I don't disagree with that. I think Baltimore was cold for a while. It's time for them to wake up. All right, guys, let's speed it up again, man. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Let's go. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on these streams, man. I'm cooking every single day. My man RJ, what's good, RJ Jr.? He says, what do you think about Seattle today? That game, so we just talked about that game. And I'm thinking that Ranger Suarez is not pitching as great as he was full season, right? Full season numbers are looking really, really good. But if you really break down his recent starts, man, he's not pitching like that. And I've had quite a bit of success fading these pitchers lately, like him, like Max Fried, that are just not pitching well. Logan Gilbert actually gives you a pretty good pitching edge on the other side as well. Seattle's coming off of a loss. Philadelphia just scored 11 runs yesterday. Yeah, I think this is a Seattle spot for me, man. Let's get it, guys. Who wants to go next? Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Let's go, man. Let's keep cooking. Senator, I got you, man. He's been talking about Eric. I got you as well, man. Senator says Rangers game. We can talk about the Rangers game. That's going to be between Texas and Kansas City. Let's put up a poll for this one real quick, man. Give me red. Red for the Rangers, blue for the Royals. What side are you on today, guys? Red for the Rangers, blue for the Royals. Texas just got a win in Toronto. They saved They saved the sweep, guys. I told you guys. I remind you guys every Sunday. Sweep Sunday is a really important thing because you got to know where you're at. You got to know where you're at in the series. And a lot of those teams avoided the sweep yesterday, man. So Texas was one of them with Nathan Eovaldi on the mound. Don't send me invites, man. I don't got time for games. So we said red for the Rangers, blue for the Royals. Looks like people are on the Royals. Let's talk about this one, man. Texas just scored 10 runs, like I said, against Toronto. Kansas City coming off of a sweep of the White Sox, okay. In terms of offense, it does look like Texas is starting to wake up here a little bit, man. I'm not just going based off the game yesterday. I'm really looking at last 7 days, last 14 days, last 30 days. They're definitely starting to wake up here. In terms of pitching, you have Jack Leiter on one side. You have Michael Wacha on the other side. And Michael Wacha is pitching pretty well, man. 7 runs over 30 innings. Pretty good numbers for him. At home, 12 runs over 26 innings. Pretty good numbers. Meanwhile, Jack Leiter on the road, he doesn't pitch very well. 14 runs in 20 innings. And to make matters worse, he's only pitched 5. In his last 5 starts, only 1 of them has been on the road. So that could tell you his numbers could be even worse. And yes, I'm looking at the advanced numbers, and the advanced numbers are actually telling me that he's due for some negative regression here as well. Texas just put up 10 on the board yesterday. They have a pitcher that doesn't pitch a whole lot on the road, and that's where he performs worse. You have Michael Wacha pitching pretty well on the other side. Michael Wacha, Waka Flocka, Royals in 5. It's like, nah. Kansas City for me today, man. Kansas City Royals. What do you guys think about that? What's the stars today? I don't know what that means, brother. Best home run play. We usually don't have time to do a daily dinger, but if enough of you guys want daily dinger, we can do a daily dinger. Maybe first 5 under, but Rangers is the side. Yeah, I don't know if I could pick Rangers as the side though, man. The side I'd rather be on is Michael Wacha. A few people saying the under. Unders in Kauffman Stadium are pretty good this year. They are 24-37, so really good actually. 61%. It has been a good number for that this whole year. In terms of the weather, I got you guys with the weather report as well. Not just any weather report. This is the Ballpark POW report. You are expecting plus 14% runs there in Kansas City, but that would not scare me off. I trust Michael Wacha to hold down his side. I don't know. Jack Leiter could get hit, man. I've seen him get hit before. And he's up against a hot Kansas City lineup. Yeah, I'm not sure. This thing is at 9.5, and it seems like it's high for a reason. Homer hits. I don't know what homer hits mean. What do you mean, like home runs? Tigers and Astros. A lot of people asking about Tigers and Astros. Let's switch to that one real quick, guys. Guardians. Okay, we can talk about that too. Let's keep it going, guys. What was it? Tigers and Astros. Detroit versus Houston, right? Yep, Houston versus Detroit. Let's put up this one, guys. Give me red for the Astros. Give me red for the Astros, blue for the Tigers, guys. Red for the Astros, blue for the Tigers. Let's put up this one. Is it Houston? Is it Detroit? Is it Spencer Spaghetti, or Jack Flaherty? Jack Flaherty's on the mound today, babe. Say it. Flaherty. Jack Flaherty. Jack Flaherty. Yeah, I couldn't say his name either. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Hit the follow button. If you guys want to join the Discord, that's where I drop one of my top plays for free every single day. Every single day I give you one of my top plays. Yesterday's did not smack. One before that did. I don't know. We were on a run. We were on like 7-11 run on the free play. So consider joining the free plays. They are free. No strings attached. I give you one of my top plays for free every single day. Consider joining. Link is in bio. If the link doesn't work, hit the 3 dots and then go to open in browser. Looks like who's winning this one? Ooh, Astros by a little bit. Let's talk about Houston versus Detroit. Spencer Spaghetti on one side, Jack Flaherty on the other side. In terms of line movement, it looks like this line is moving in favor of Detroit. In terms of bats, it looks like Houston has gone ice cold here lately. So we're gonna keep track of that one. But Detroit has kind of steadily been a little bit cold lately as well. In terms of pitching, both of these guys really can't be trusted right now overall. But when you look at Jack Flaherty's home starts, his home starts are better. 12 runs over 27 innings. His expected numbers are pretty good as well. Spencer Argetty's advanced numbers are looking pretty not good. And what I really like here is we have a clear bullpen edge here with Detroit. Detroit's bullpen definitely a much better unit. Houston's one of the worst. This is a big number to play here with Detroit, though. Big number to play here with Detroit. I'm not sure if I can get to it. But I think if I had to pick a side here, I think Detroit is the right side. I think I have the better pitcher. I have bats I can trust a little bit more right now, and I do have a clear bullpen edge. It would be the Tigers for me, guys. It would be the Tigers for me. What do you guys think about that? Arrighetti has to win eventually, staying away from the versus the Tigers. Arrighetti does have 1 win on the season already, so he is 1-3 on the season. But this is his 3rd game back from injury. He was injured. I remember this. I remember he. I think it was it a thumb injury? Yeah, this is the guy I said he only got 4 good fingers, and he was coming up against Miami. I said take Miami, easy. He was getting rocked in AAA too. I mean, this is a pitcher. Even when we've seen him up in Major League Baseball, he's been pretty below average, man, for a while. So, add on the fact that he was injured and he's coming up and he's not pitching well. I'm not surprised to see it. Let's get it, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. I'm not laying juice with Flaherty. Yeah, it's not like Arrighetti's any better, though, man. And when it comes to the bullpen, I think you have a pretty good advantage here with the Detroit bullpen. You do have to look at usage, guys. We have to look at bullpen usage as well. Arrighetti is weak. Arrighetti is weak. Not laying juice with Flaherty. Spaghetti is weak. What play do I like the most? I'm dropping one of my top plays for free in the Discord. Link is in bio. CJ. How do you like the Blue Jays against... we talked about Toronto. What did we say about Toronto? Toronto versus Pittsburgh. Yeah, man. Paul Skeens does not get run support, and I don't think he gets it today. This Pittsburgh bats are that cold. My fingers are hurting. My bad, Matt. Matt, we're kind of slowing down the pace a little bit, going a little bit game by game. But if you have something for me, Lan, what do you got? Let me know. Blue Jays or Pirates? We talked about Toronto versus Pittsburgh. It would have to be Blue Jays here, man. Much better offense, coming off of an embarrassing loss. Kevin Gausman pitching pretty well. Right now, currently pitching as good as Paul Skeens, man. And Paul Skeens doesn't get run support, and I don't think today is going to be any different. They're talking about like kind of shutting him down a little bit, man. Paul Skeens just doesn't need to be pitching this late in the season. Siobhan, that should answer your question. What you doing? Come on, bro. This ain't a late night text, bro. What you he sent me? What you doing? Hey, big head, you up? Hey, big head. Let's get it. Siobhan, that should answer your question. Guys, if you have anything else, let me know. Brewers are so good. Are they up right now? I'm not watching the game. Let's get it, guys. Who wants to go next, guys? Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Double tap. Brewers might win the World Series, bro. That's an overreaction, man. That's an overreaction to what you're seeing currently. And you're talking for somebody that has been tailing. I've been riding the Brewers several games, man. Up 3-0. Okay. Robert is double tapping. Robert says, hey, big head. Nah, Robert says, what's up with the Marlins, man? We haven't talked about this game. St. Louis versus Miami. Matthew Liberatore on one side. Yuri Perez on the other side. Let's break down this game, man. Let's go red. Give me red for the Cardinals. Give me blue for the Miami Marlins. What side are you on today, guys? Red for the Cardinals. Blue for the Marlins. Let me know what you guys think about the first game on the board here. St. Louis versus Miami. Rapid Fire will be posting around 5:30 Eastern time today, guys. So make sure not to miss it. Hit the follow button so you don't miss it. And then if you guys want to join the Discord, the link is in bio. Link is in bio. If it doesn't work for you, hit the 3 dots and then do open in browser. Everybody's on Miami. Everyone's on Miami here. We're talking about red for the Cardinals, blue for the Miami Marlins. Let's break down this game, man. Matthew Liberatore on one side, Yuri Perez on the other side. In terms of offense, it does look like I have an edge here. Slight edge, not a whole lot. Slight edge here with the Miami offense. They're definitely playing better. In terms of pitching, I'm looking at the actual numbers. And we know Yuri Perez is pretty good, especially at home. He's only given up 5 runs over 21 innings at home. Pretty good numbers there for Yuri Perez. Matthew Liberatore on the other side, yeah, he's... both of these pitchers are getting hit overall, but when you look at their actual road splits for Liberatore and the home splits for Yuri Perez, they're both pretty good. But as I was looking through Yuri Perez's game log, I did notice that out of his last 7 starts, he's only got to pitch twice at home. So This guy's a road warrior, man. He's had to pitch on the road a whole lot, and he finally gets an opportunity to pitch back at home here. 2-7 is just not. That's just a bad scheduling spot right there, man. I'm looking at the advanced numbers. It does look like Yuri Perez is as good as he looks. It looks like Liberatore could be due for some negative regression. Miami, you got to lay some juice here, but I think it's worth it, man. I think you have the better offense. I think you have the better pitcher who pitches elite at home, who hasn't gotten to pitch at home a whole lot. He's had to pitch a lot on the road. And Matthew Liberatore looks like he is due for some negative regression. So it would have to be the Miami Marlins for me on this one. What do you guys think about that? Mula, we could talk about it. Mula was serious about Phillies. What do you guys think? Cardinals bats are so bad? Yeah, they are pretty bad, man. They're so weird. CJ says take the scoreless first inning in that game. Let's see, man. I like yeah. If you're so I have just because of you guys, man. I added the numbers for the scoreless first inning, and yeah, St. Louis is the coldest first inning team over the last 14 days, according to WRC Plus. Miami is 17th, so combined 47. You could call it. These are two of the coldest first inning teams. Yuri Perez, he could do his part. Liberatore, he worries me a little bit more, but on the road he can be pretty decent. These are two lineups that aren't really that scary. If you're on the scoreless first inning, I think you're on the right side there. Mula, he said, would I take the over in the Phillies game? We talked about that game a little bit. I do like Ranger Suarez to continue to slump, man. He has not shown us. He's not shown us anything otherwise. Logan Gilbert, though, I mean, he's pretty solid. This ballpark is pretty favorable to the over. Not a whole lot, but it's number 8, 29 and 26 to the over. Both these games went over yesterday. Philadelphia just scored 20 runs combined. Well, 20 combined with Washington yesterday in that game. These bullpens are two of the best bullpens in the game right now, especially Philadelphia's. Philadelphia's is pretty good. I don't know if I like the over in that game, man. I'd probably be looking under in this game. Just in terms of X's and O's here, man. Ranger Suarez probably not going to pitch as bad as he has been. Logan Gilbert could pitch even better. And both of these games went over yesterday. Both of these bullpens really good. Yeah, I'm not sure about the over. Let's get it, guys. Let's speed it up, man. Siobhan says, White Sox or Braves? We haven't talked about this game yet. Let's talk about White Sox versus Braves. This is a big favorite here. Atlanta's laying 210 at home. Guys, I've told you. Atlanta, I told you before they went on this run, watch out for them, man. The market was pricing them as if they were about to go on a run. They've won 5 straight at this point now. So pretty good numbers here for Atlanta. Let's talk about it, man. In terms of offense, yeah, there's a clear offensive mismatch here with Atlanta. The Atlanta bats are definitely much better. In terms of bullpen, Atlanta's bullpen is what's been helping them a lot, man. Their bullpen is a really good unit right now. But in terms of starting pitching, man, they still have a problem with starting pitching. They were injured for a lot of their pitchers were injured, man, and if they're not injured, they suck. And Strider is one of those pitchers that sucks, man. He's given up 18 runs over 24 innings, a 6.7 ERA, pretty bad. On the other side, though, who the fuck is Yorendes Gomez? Who the is that? Yorendes Gomez. You know about him?
I don't know
who the fuck is that? Yorendes Gomez, man. He's this is his second game back, guys. This is his second game back from AAA. Okay, he's actually done pretty good in AAA, man. 8 runs over 34 innings. Pretty good numbers there. But the times that we have seen him up at here in Major League Baseball, it hasn't been pretty. He's given up 7 runs over 8 innings. On the road, 8 runs over 5 innings. Pretty poor numbers there for him. But if I'm looking at his actual numbers, I mean, if I'm looking at his advanced numbers, they are pretty solid. Maybe he could be okay. Maybe he could be serviceable. Let's see, man. This one's hard. What's my take on this one, man? You would have to lay a 1.5 with Atlanta. With that pitcher, no, you can't do that with Strider. Not with Strider on the mound. And this Gomez guy could actually be okay. The White Sox could be sneaky. The White Sox have not been winning a whole lot of games lately, though. I don't know. I'm kind of stuck on this one, man. This would probably be an easy pass for me. What do you guys think about this one, man? Easy on my boy Strider. Yeah, he's pretty bad. You don't think Philly has a chance? Of course they have a chance. I mean, they got him listed at -115. That's a pretty good chance there. I just don't like the pitching mismatch, man. I think Logan Gilbert is the better pitcher currently right now. Easy on my boy Strider. Am I seeing like repeat it? What do you like for NFL? We can talk about NFL. Gong says, what do you think about Giants and Padres? Over under. Let's see, man. So right off the rip, you should know they're playing in Petco Park here in San Diego, man. This has always been a pitcher's park. This year is no different. They are 31-25 this year, 55% to the under. So the under is always favorable here. But in terms of starting pitching, man, you got Nestor Cortez, and okay, you know, what are we gonna get out of him? He's been pitching a little bit better, right? He got rocked in one of his games. Maybe he could be decent here against the Giants lineup, who's pretty weak. Robbie Ray, we know he's pretty good. He's not pitching as great, but we know he's pretty good. I did note that he in his last game he threw 113 pitches. He usually averages like 95, 100. So he threw 113 in his last one. That's not a crazy amount more, but just something to keep in mind. In terms of pitching, I think we have. Robbie Ray is the better pitcher here. His expected numbers are confirming that. We have a lineup here especially with the Giants, that could go to sleep. You're in a small ballpark here. I think the under is the better side, man. The under is the better side here between the Giants and the Padres. I need to recoup from this weekend, man. I hope your weekend wasn't so bad, man. Our weekend was actually pretty good. We went 2-1 to follow up a 3-1 day, man, on Saturday, Sunday. So we're going to keep getting it, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Hit the follow button. If you guys want to join the Discord, that's where I give you one of my top plays for free every single day, okay? Yesterday's did not smack. I'm sorry. I got caught with the Mariners. I should have spent some more time on that. Those of you guys that joined me on stream, y'all know we really didn't talk about Mariners versus Mets. And it doesn't do me a favor to not talk about these games. I want to talk about these games. I want to voice my opinions out. I want to get some opinions from you guys. That was a little league game, right? It was like a little league series. They played in a minor league park. Whatever. Usually in those games, guys, the cap is kind of opposite. Usually it's kind of opposite, man. So it's all good. It's all good. We're going to get it back today, guys. Siobhan and Ryan are taking up the comments. I got you guys, man. Ryan says, what do you think about the Jays to go scoreless first inning? No first inning. Yeah, let's look at Toronto versus Pittsburgh. Oh, yeah. So I said St. Louis versus Miami was two cold first inning lineups. Toronto's Pittsburgh is even worse. It's surprising because Toronto's lineup is pretty hot, but not in the first inning. They don't do their damage in the first inning. These are two of the worst first inning lineups. You have two great pitchers, Skeens and Gosman pitching pretty great. Skeens has always pitched pretty good all year long. Both of these games, Toronto, they flew over yesterday. They're in a ballpark here where the under is favorable. If you're on the scoreless first inning between Toronto and Pittsburgh, I think you're on the right side there. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Hit the follow button. If you guys want to join the Discord, link is about $20, man. Let's get it. Ryan, that should answer your question. Siobhan said, what do you think about the Dodgers and the Rockies? Let's talk about Dodgers and Rockies, guys. What side are you on today, guys? Between the Dodgers and the Rockies. I'm going to put up a poll for this, guys. Obviously, you don't have to take the straight up. You could take the points. You could take the team total. What side are you on today? Give me blue for the Dodgers, red for the Rockies. What side are you on today, guys? Blue for the Dodgers, red for the Rockies. Just tap the corresponding emoji. Let's talk about Yamamoto versus Kyle Freeland. Okay. In terms of pitching, it does look like we have a clear edge here with Yamamoto. But one thing you got to look at when you're looking at Yamamoto, he does not pitch on the road a whole lot. In his last 6 starts, he's only pitched once on the road. So I would keep in my eye out that he could get rocked a little bit more here, man. He could get hit a little bit more than normal. He's had the luxury of pitching at home a whole lot, and this is in Colorado. I know he pitched once in Colorado already this year, pitched really well. But yeah, man, this is a tough spot here, having to come up to high elevation and pitch in Colorado. Kyle Freeland, I mean, we know he sucks, but, you know, he has to pitch in Colorado in high elevation. His numbers are not terrible. They're not terrible. In terms of, so, I mean, it does look like, I mean, the edge is definitely going to go to Yamamoto. But I'm going to say, hold tight on that a little bit. Because when you look at it, this is Dodgers. You have to lay, a run? You have to lay 2.5 runs with the Dodgers today. I don't think it's worth it. This is minus 300 with the Dodgers. I'm going to say the side I would rather be on. Kyle Freeland hasn't been pitching that bad. These bats are not that bad. I'm going to say Yamamoto could get hit here a little bit more because he has not pitched on the road a whole lot. He's been pitching at home. I'm going to say the Rockies is the better side here, man. Big public game. He's been bad lately. Who? Yamamoto pitched one bad game. Freeland has always been bad. Strider got to bounce back, bro. People have been saying that for a long time, man. Get money says take the Dodgers the 1.5. What's the juice on that? I bet you got to play some crazy juice with the 1.5. That's why when it comes down to it, guys, it's like the value's on the other side, isn't it? Reds. Have we talked about the Cincinnati Reds? Yes, we have talked about the Reds. This one's a close one. But if I had to pick between Cincinnati and Angels, it does look like I'm going to take the pitcher I could trust a little bit more, Brady Singer. He's not pitching really well, but I'm going to take the Cincinnati Reds here over the Angels. This Victor Modero's guy, obviously we don't know too much about him. I'm going to say I'm going to say the Reds would be the better side here, man. What up, PSI? How you doing, brother? PSI says, what do you think about the Royals today? Kansas City versus Texas. Did we talk about this one? Yeah, we did. You have a pitching, Michael Wacha pitching at home pretty well. Jack Leiter doesn't pitch really well on the road, and he doesn't have to pitch on the road a whole lot. In his last 5 starts, he's only pitched once on the road, so his numbers could be even worse. You're laying a little bit of juice here with Kansas City, but I think it's worth it. Texas just scored 10 runs yesterday. They surprised a whole lot of people. Kansas City played at home, and they remain at home here. Texas had to go through customs and border protect or whatever, to come back in from Canada into the USA. Yes, I think this is a bad spot for Texas here. I think Kansas City is the side to be on, man. Kansas City, low-key, playing some really good baseball lately. What else, guys? What other game you guys want to talk about, man? We are going through every single game on the board. And then if you're looking for my rapid fire, that's where I give you every single pick for every single game. I'll be dropping that around 5:30 today. That's why I have to get off of this right now. Yeah, do like Zed. Zed, hit the follow button, guys. Hit the follow button because you're not going to get the videos in time. You're not going to get them with a ton of time to spare. So make sure to hit the follow button, guys. You're not going to get that way you can make sure to get the videos. Don't be like the one guy that says, bro, I always got your video so late. I'm like, bro, I've never seen your name in my life. You never show up in the comments. You never show up in the saves and the likes. You got to engage on TikTok, guys. Otherwise, you're not going to get the videos. Hit the follow button, guys. And then if you want to join the Discord, the link is in bio. If the link doesn't work for you, hit the 3 dots and then hit open in browser. That should work for you. Let's get it, guys. There is one NFL game. You guys want to break down together? I haven't looked at it yet, but we could look at it. Yeah, I still want to talk a little bit more baseball. Red Sox. We talked about Baltimore versus Red Sox. Baltimore versus Boston here, man. I can't trust Dustin May. Trevor Rogers has been that good. He's been really good all season long. I don't love that Baltimore just scored 12 runs, had to travel from Houston all the way to Boston. It's a tough travel spot. It's probably going to be a pass for me. But if I had to pick, I think Baltimore's the better side here. These bats are pretty even. The bullpens are pretty even, but there's a clear mismatch here in the starting pitching in favor of Baltimore for me. Let's get it, guys. Hit the follow button, guys. Follow button's right up here. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Alessandro says, what do you think about the Tigers? Have we talked about the Tigers? The Detroit Tigers are at home against Houston. Yes, we did talk about this. Arrighetti versus Jack Flaherty. I know it's tough. A lot of people are not in love with laying juice right now with Jack Flaherty, but his home starts are a little bit better. He does get rocked on the road a little bit more. Arrighetti, man, he's just a pitcher that keeps getting rocked. Houston, a team that their bats are starting to go to sleep a little bit. They just got whooped yesterday, so maybe they come into this one with a little bit of motivation. But Detroit got their butts whooped too, so that would cancel out. For me, it's more of the bullpen edge and Jack Flaherty pitching a little bit better. This is one where I'd probably look at this later and say, man, are you really going to lay the juice with Houston? I mean, with Detroit? I'm going to say, for now, I'm going to say Detroit is the better side. What time do you think you'll post the Discord, post the plays in the Discord? So every single weekday, it's the same drop time, guys. What's usually around the same drop time? In announcements. So I have to get off of here. I have to gather my thoughts. I have to see what time we're dropping things. And usually around 5:30, 6 o'clock, I tell you guys what the drop time is in announcements. Should be no surprise today. It should be dropping between like 6:15 and 6:30 today, guys. I'll drop the official time in the Discord. We got 2 back-to-back winning days in a row. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. I told you guys last week we were due for a bounce back, and here we go. I'm gonna take as many. I will take 2-1 every single day, guys. If you get 2-1 every single day, you'll be Jeffrey Bezos one day, man. Jeffrey Bezos will be working for you. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Let's get it. Van, thank you, man. You're welcome. You're welcome. I appreciate you guys coming back and saying thank you, man. It means a lot to me. Ryan says, man, let's talk some NFL. What do you think about the Bengals? We can talk about it, man. Let's walk through this together because I haven't looked at this yet. Let me pull up my little tiny MLB, my little tiny NFL preseason model. I've come up with a little something here, and let me pull up Cincinnati. I don't have their information. I don't have Cincinnati's information, but we're going to have to improvise here. And then let's pull up Washington. The Washington Commanders, or what are they going to call them now, man? They're trying to change the name around again. Let's pull this up, guys. Let's pull it up, guys. We are talking Cincinnati versus Washington Commanders. We're talking about NFL preseason. Week 1 is finishing up here, guys. Let me know what side you guys are on today. Let me know what side you guys are on. Give me, who is this? The Commanders and the Bengals. Give me red. Give me red for the Bengals, blue for the Commanders. What side are you on today, guys? Red for Cincinnati, blue for Washington. We're talking about NFL. Just tap the emoji. We'll come back to baseball. We've been spending a lot of time on baseball. We're going to go back and do last call, guys. What side are you on today? Are you guys doing this? Is this Monday Night Football? Is this the first official, non-official Monday Night Football game? Let's talk about it, man. So you have a quarterback room here with Joe Burrow, Jake Browning, Desmond Ridder, and Peyton Thorne. So we're still in the first week of preseason game for a lot of these games, for a lot of these teams. Let's check the updated quarterback. Who's expected to play tonight? So between Cincinnati and Washington, Bengals. Red for the Bengals, blue for the Commanders, guys. So we are supposed to get extended reps. According to the New York Post, we are supposed to get extended reps out of Joe Burrow tonight, guys. Joe Burrow, in his last preseason start, I told you guys on Rapid Fire, take Bengals in the first quarter, specifically because Joe Burrow was going to do his thing early. But yeah, Zach Taylor, head coach here for the Bengals, has confirmed that the first team is playing likely for another quarter. Okay, they should be playing a full quarter here. On the other side, Commanders, Jaden Daniels is set to make his preseason debut, so we will be seeing Jaden Daniels today. Ooh, that's gonna be exciting. And the starters are expected to play at least part of the first quarter there. Okay, let's talk. So you are gonna see Joe Burrow, but it's important to talk about who's coming after him, man. And we're gonna have Jake Browning, Desmond Ridder, Peyton Thorne, man. Peyton Thorne is probably the one that gives me a little bit of doubt here, man. This is the free agent rookie out of Auburn. He went undrafted. Peyton Thorne, man. So let me check what his stats were last week, and we're about to give you my opinion on that, man. So we know that the other two quarterbacks, they've been starters in the league at some point before, so you could probably still get a good. So Peyton Thorne has not pitched. Has not played in the preseason yet. So very, very questionable what you could get for the Bengals in the late games. For Jaden Daniels, okay, we know he's really good. Marcus Mariota, he's expected to not play in this game. Josh Johnson is going to be coming in. He is the backup for Jaden Daniels. Pretty good there. Sam Hartman, we haven't heard of him in a while. He was the quarterback out of Notre Dame. He also went undrafted in 2024. Sam Hartman. Let's see what his preseason has been like real quick, guys. And then we're going to make our opinion on this game real quick, man. Give me a moment here. We are talking about Bengals. Bengals in Washington here. Yeah, you have Hartman here also. Has not... I'm looking at scoring stats. Let's look at passing stats real quick, guys. Not a huge sample size, but last preseason was okay. He had an 80 quarterback rating, 8 completions, 13 attempts, 83 passing yards. This year, 9 for 12, 9 for 19. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really trust either one of these guys. Hartman is probably the guy I would trust a little bit more. Let me see where this line was and where it's at now. Looks like this line is moving in favor of the Bengals. The next thing I would look at is, do I have the records for Washington? Give me one moment, guys. Again, guys, I'm looking at this one for the first time with you guys right now. So I'm looking for Cincinnati, Zach Taylor. Does he care about the preseason? Has he shown us that he cares about the preseason? Absolutely not. This guy does not give about this. He is 3-13 in the preseason straight up, 3-13 against the number. On the other side, you have Dan Quinn, also doesn't care about it. 7-18 straight up, 7-17 against the number. So that kind of cancels out for me a little bit. And because you're expected to get extended reps here from Joe Burrow, because you're supposed to get pretty good. Because the rest of the quarterback room kind of cancels out. Marcus Mariota, I would have loved him to be in there for Washington. He's not going to be there. Josh Johnson, okay. He's going to be all right. Sam Hartman, can't trust this guy. Meanwhile, on the other side, Joe Burrow, you could trust him, of course. Jake Browning, okay. Desmond Ridder, they've been starters in the league. Peyton Thorne, the fourth string for the Bengals, he's going to cancel out with Hartman. I think, the right side to be on here is the Bengals, okay? Now, am I going to go full game and am I going to go first half, first quarter? I would probably let this one play out. And go full game here, Bengals for me. Nothing worse than the team kneeling on the 5-yard line. What are you talking about? Oh, is that what happened yesterday? I wasn't watching. My man said take the Commanders team total over 18.5. Wow, that's crazy. Damn, a lot of people upset about yesterday's preseason game. So Bengals in the first half, that would make sense. Right? Because you have Joe Burrow going for a full quarter. You got Jake Browning. He's been pretty good as his backup. But then you're up against Jaden Daniel. Jaden Daniel been pretty good. I would have wished one of those head coaches had a better record in the preseason, but neither of them do. So that is kind of what I do with every single preseason game, man. That's what I look for every single day. I like the over in NFL. Let me see. I'm not doing over-unders in NFL preseason. You guys are crazy. I think the unders have been the overs were hitting for a long time, right? Did they balance out a little bit? In terms of over-under, yeah, it looks like the market has steamed this thing up from 39.5 to 43. That's the only way I could play it. I'm not playing an under with in a game where Jaden Daniels and Burrow is going to play. NFL is boring? Bro, you're crazy. Baseball? You guys ready to go back to baseball? Last call on baseball. Bo Nix all the way, and the Broncos versus a new quarterback. That's not tonight, bro. What game are you talking about? There's only one game on tonight, right? Dalton said nobody wants to listen to NFL. Somebody been asking me for it, brother. Obviously, there was enough demand for it, man. Yeah, I don't have Denver tonight, bro. Do you like Bengals team total over 20.5? I'm not going to talk anybody off the overs, right? The overs are smacking in preseason. You do have a pretty good team there with the Bengals. I know the Bengals are trying. I know what Zach Taylor's trying to do, man. There's been a lot of criticism about Burrow, right, being injured in the preseason and past preseasons and being rusty in week 1, 2, 3 and getting slow starts. I think they're trying to really come out here and prove a point. Well, not prove a point. They got to get reps in the preseason, and they're making that a priority, I think. All right, man. Let's talk. KB says, go back to baseball, man. Let's talk about Pirates to have a scoreless first inning. Pirates to have a scoreless first inning. Yeah, we talked about that. Those are two of the most unproductive teams in the first inning between Toronto and Pittsburgh, and those are two really good pitchers, man. He said combine that with Bengals. Yeah, Bengals straight up. Okay, sounds good. But combine it with the Dodgers. I'm not gonna say Dodgers are losing to the Rockies, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Dodgers lose to the Rockies. Kyle Freeland isn't pitching that bad. He has to pitch in Coors Field every single home start, man. That's really tough. The Dodgers just swept the San Diego Padres, man. They could be coming into this one a little bit excited, man. A little bit unmotivated to play Colorado here in elevation, coming down from LA up to the Colorado Mountains. It's minus 300 for a reason. When it comes to just the value, I think there's more value on the Rockies. But if you're just going to do the straight up the price to put it into a lay, I'm not going to talk you off the Dodgers, of course. Royals, Waka in the first 5. Michael Waka in the first 5. Yeah, I do like. I think the Royals are the better spot. I just don't know that I would leave it at first 5 because the bullpen is actually pretty good for Kansas City. Let's get it, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Hit the follow button. We're out here breaking it down every single day, man. Breaking it down. If you guys want to join the Discord, link is in bio. Consider joining the Discord. It is free. There's a free side to the Discord. That's where I drop one free play. One of my top plays, one of my favorite plays drops for free every single day in the Discord. And then from there, if you guys want all my top plays, it's $20. $20, you get access to the whole thing. Let's go. 4 players are batting over 300 against Freeland. You're talking historical data, man. I don't put too much stock into historical data. These guys play 162 games a year, man. There are some pitchers and vice versa, some batters that own the other side, man. But I don't put too much stock into historical data. There's too many games. There's no way. I don't think they really remember this pitcher or remember this specific pitch, and because they don't have any days off, I mean, even the film is really limited, man. They can't do a whole lot of film. All right, guys, double tap. Who wants to go next? Double tap. Did you look at the Atlanta game? I got you, Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg says Atlanta versus White Sox. This is ugly, man. This is ugly. We did look at this game. We know Strider. He's pretty rough, man. He's pretty bad. This kid coming up from for the White Sox, man, in AAA, he was actually pretty decent. He's been up here in Major League before, though, and he got smacked around. This is probably going to be the easiest pass on the board for me today. But if I had to pick a side here, man, this is ugly. This is completely ugly. Probably Strider, probably Atlanta. Atlanta's just hot. They've turned the corner. They just don't have the starting pitching to really scare too many people. Their offense is hot. Their bullpen is hot. I would just have to take the Atlanta offense. The Atlanta as a whole, they're just playing way better right now. 6-0 Brewers. Goddamn. Yeah, them Brewers are doing pretty good, man. Last call, guys. Last call. I'm on a diabolical L streak, bro. I need a dub badly. Pay attention to rapid fire. My rapid fire usually does pretty good. Yesterday was an exception, but we're gonna bounce back with rapid fire. And then if you want my top plays have been smacking over the last 2 weeks or so. Been on a little bit of a heater here, but we still need to pop off, man. Yesterday was 2-1. We almost had a clean sweep. If you guys want to join the Discord, link is in bio. It's $20, man. $20, you get access to everything. That is my off-season rate. My off-season rate does change August 31st is the last day to get the off-season rate. We go into football mode after this, man, and I have too many games to work on. Yesterday I was spending some time on college football, man. It is officially college football week 0. Okay, I'm already prepping. Hit the follow button, guys, so you don't miss out the content for college football this year. Had a really good college football season last year. 13 out of 15 weeks were in the green. My hit rate for the entire season was 68%. And honestly, I still don't feel like I was that well versed with college football. Hit the follow button, guys. I'm out here studying. I have data automated for me and stuff. So we're going to be even better this year at college football and NFL. Strider is due. People have been saying that, man. People have been saying Strider has been due. Looks like his last 2 starts were the worst. But still, man, his full season numbers look just as bad as his actual numbers. The expected numbers are showing that he could be due for a little bit better here, but call it a wash. Call it a wash at the starting pitching. You do have a bullpen edge, and you do have the Atlanta offense is better, and they're streaking right now. The White Sox have gone cold on the offense. They were hot for a while. The White Sox actually were, but not right now. So I'm gonna say yes. If you're on Atlanta, I think Atlanta's the better side. You pick already for MLB. We've been cooking it up all day. I'm going to drop every single pick for every single game on Rapid Fire. That's why I have to get off right now. What time is Rapid Fire? By 5:30 it will be posting today. Ranger Suarez needs to prove wrong. He's not doing well. Do you have a model for college football? I do. It's not as I need to spend some time making it more advanced. My MLB one right now is really good. My college basketball one was really good. NBA was really good. But yeah, my college football, I need to do some improvements for it. It's really hard to get good websites for football, but I am spending late nights working on that, guys. Hit the follow button, guys. He's talking about the models. If you guys are interested in building your own model, I can teach you how to do it. You can book a 30-minute session with me this week. It's $50, man. It's only going to change your whole life to learn how to build your own model. I have a model for football. Cool. Guys, double tap the screen. Brewers are doing amazing. Do I like him game 2? I am gonna consider taking game 2 in general. I don't usually do double headers, but in this case, yeah, man, Milwaukee took care of business. Looks like they took care of business in game 1. You got Jameson Taillon on one side, Chad Patrick on the other side. This is ugly, man. You would normally want to try to split the doubleheader, but Jameson Taillon. This is his. He's coming off an injury. He's coming off an injury right now. It's a pretty bad spot here to try to back Taillon. He did make 3 rehab starts. We haven't seen him up here in Major League Baseball since June 29th. Yeah, I can't trust him. So the only way I could have looked was to take the Cubs to split the series, split the doubleheader. But I can't trust Jameson Taillon. And if you want to take Milwaukee to sweep the doubleheader, good luck, man. But typically, Milwaukee might, check what arms they use, what pitchers they use. They probably went all out to try to win game 1, man. David is double tapping. I got you, man. Royals and Rangers game to go under. You do have good pitching on both sides. You do have a good ballpark for unders. Jack Leiter, though, I mean, he's a little bit more susceptible. Looks like Texas, they flew over yesterday. Yeah, if you're on the under, I'm not going to talk you off of it. I think the pitching is decent, and this is a good ballpark for unders. Last call, guys. Last call. I got to go out. I got to get off of here and record rapid fire. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Let's get it, man. Apsh says, Fam likes to hit the Blue Jays pitcher. I'm not taking the scoreless first inning. No way. Fam gets hot, and Reynolds. You got to look at current form, man. Current form, Pittsburgh and Toronto are not productive in the first inning, man. According to WRC Plus over the last 14 days, Toronto's 27th, Pittsburgh is 24th. And you have 2 pitchers that can hold down. Look, you got Skeens, who's given up 0 runs over 30 innings. He's got to face the hotter lineup, right? But it's the better pitcher against the hotter lineup. Gosman could get hit, but he's pitching pretty well, and he's up against a cold lineup. So, in theory, here it could work. I'm not going to say no way. I wouldn't say no way. I think the right side is the scoreless first inning. Kayla, I got you. Kayla's been asking about the Tigers and Astros over. Let me look at Detroit and Houston. Could I see this game going over? Yeah. In Detroit, you got some pretty bad pitching here. Arrighetti, Spaghetti, Jack Flaherty could get hit. Both of these guys could get hit. Both of their games went over yesterday. I don't love that, but the bullpen for Houston is one of the worst, if not the worst bullpen in MLB right now. This ballpark is considered to be an unders ballpark, but the overs are actually hitting here a little bit more. This is 30 and 28, 52% to the over this year. The over is the only way I can really play it. You're welcome, David. I got you anytime, man. If you're on the over, yes, that's the only way I could play it. J9, full game or half? Usually you want to let the game play out all the way. -4 though, you're laying more than a field goal at that point. If you can get under a field goal in the first half, I could consider that. But yeah, really tough, man. You're not gonna get a ton of edges here in the preseason. And then you got two head coaches that have proven that they don't really care about preseason records, man. I would say the Bengals have a little bit more to prove, though, man. They got to come out here firing. If you're on a full game first half, I'm not going to talk you off either one, man. A half should I ride? Yeah, I think half is fine. I think a half is fine. Or sprinkle around, mix it around. You could also do like first quarter. You could do a full game. I just think Bengals is the better side to be on. You're welcome, Caitlin. No problem. I just sent $20 to who? Not to me, bro. If you guys are join via the Launch Pass, guys. Somebody sent me a screenshot that they fell for somebody impersonating me on Telegram. Guys, I do not have a Telegram. I think that's probably the dumbest social network. If you think it's, I don't even know if it's a social network. It's dumb. Anyways, Discord. That's where my community is at, guys. Discord. If you guys want to join on Discord, link is in bio. Do not fall for all the pages impersonating me. There's a ton of them. I shared it in the Discord how many pages are impersonating me. I tried to block all of them. That way you guys, they're not getting to my followers. But guys, I'm not going to message you first. If you're not one of my members, I will never message you first. So don't fall for the scams, man. Let's get it. Robert, I got you, man. Robert is double tapping. What do you think about the Padres today? This one's ugly, bro. I mean, you do have an offensive edge here, San Diego. I do trust San Diego. Nestor Cortez, man, maybe he's pitching pretty good. He got popped in his first game, but ever since then, he's been pitching pretty good. Robbie Ray, his numbers are not as crazy good as they were earlier in the season. And I did note that he's coming off of what looks like a season high, 113 innings, 113 pitches pitched in his last game. So it could be a flat spot here. I mean, you do have the better offense. You do have a better bullpen. You do have San Diego coming off of a sweep or being swept. You have Nestor Cortez pitching way better than he pitched in his first game. Yeah, I think San Diego is the side here. San Diego is the side for me. Guys, I gotta go record rapid fire. It's for the good of the greater good. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. If you guys want to join the Discord, link is about $20, man. You get access to the whole thing. Have a great day, Nate. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Robbie says Kyle to get a home run. Kyle, and I don't know which Kyle you're talking about. And then Cal, let me look at his matchup today. I know he's been pretty cold. I don't know if he heated up. But let me look at Seattle's matchup versus Philadelphia Ranger Suarez. Yeah, Ranger Suarez is getting hit, but he's not really giving up a whole lot of hard contact. In fact, he's pretty good at limiting hard contact. He's been giving up singles and not so much home runs, man. Cal's been pretty cold. I think he hit a home run yesterday, but he was pretty cold before that. I don't love the matchup here. And then the problem is if you don't get the home run, if you don't get the hit against Ranger Suarez, good luck getting it against the Philadelphia bullpen. It's actually one of the better ones. Tommy says Blue Jays game under. I got you, brother. Toronto versus Pittsburgh. The only way I could play this is the under, man. You have two really good pitchers today. You have a cold lineup with Pittsburgh. They've been cold all season long. If you're on the under in Pittsburgh and Toronto, I think that's the only way I would play it. Be careful with those unders, though, man, especially when it looks so obvious. They have not been smacking right now. They were smacking earlier in the year. I think I attribute it to the weather just being pretty humid and the ball carrying. I would just be a little bit careful right now. I am waiting for like September to really get back to the unders. I was smacking them. We hit 13 in a row this season on MLB unders. I'm just waiting. But these are kind of the recipes I was using to hit those unders. So it does point to it, but just consider That's the only way I would play. Just know that. Middle of summer, it's getting a little tougher, man. We're waiting for waiting for everything to cool down a little bit. Guys, thank you guys for joining me. Remember, I will respond to every single comment, guys. If you have any plays, if you have any games you guys want to discuss, if you want my most updated opinion on every single game, drop it as a comment. I will respond to every single comment. I have to. I'm a content creator, okay? Of many things, I'm a content creator. So drop any plays you want in the comment section. I'll respond. Thank you guys for tuning in to me. The dogs will be posted in rapid fire, guys. App says, what do you think about the Braves? I got you, brother. Atlanta versus the Braves first 5. I did say I think we could call the pitching matchup a wash, but you do have a better lineup. You do have a team trending in the right direction. White Sox were hot there for a little bit, man, but definitely have cooled off now. Atlanta is the right side here, in my opinion. I don't know if I would cut off the first 5. It depends on the juice, but the bullpen does look pretty good for Atlanta, so I'm not sure if I would cut off Atlanta. Brewers game 2, not at that point. I mean, go look at who Milwaukee used, who the pitchers used. They used in the first game because they probably used their best arms to try to seal it. The Milwaukee bullpen was cooked on Sunday, so I bet you it's still cooked here. But yeah, Jameson Taillon's coming off an injury. He was pitching pretty bad before injury. Yeah, now that I think about it, I was trying to convince myself to take the Cubs, but I can't do it, not with Jameson Taillon. But both of you guys are coming off of time off. Chad Patrick, also, we haven't seen him since July, but I don't have anything that he was injured. Jameson Taillon is coming off an injury, and he was pretty bad before he went down. The hotter offense is with Milwaukee. As long as the bullpen arms weren't used up, the best arms, I would probably consider Milwaukee. Did you talk about Padres? Bro, I'm signing off right now. I've been on here talking all for a while now. Padres over the Giants. Yeah, I think that's the better side. Guys, I will post every single pick for every single game on Rapid Fire. Thank you guys for tuning in. Jace, I got you, man. It's hard for me to leave here sometimes, man. He says Brewers Orioles in the first 5. Yeah, I think that's the right side to be on. You have a clear pitching edge here with Trevor Rogers over Dustin May. And yeah, the Baltimore bullpen is pretty unpredictable, so first 5 sounds good. Guys, thank you guys for joining. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Miami, yeah, Yuri Perez, he doesn't get to pitch a whole lot at home, and his numbers are pretty good. I think Miami is the right side there. Guys, thank you. Drop your questions on any comment, on any video. I will respond. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys in the Discord. Link is in bio. If it doesn't work for you, hit the 3 dots. Thank you, guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. YouTube, thanks for tuning in today. Let me see if I missed any comments, guys. Damn it. Sorry. I think we should be good. YouTube mobile, we're good there, guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hit the subscribe button and make sure don't forget to do that, guys. Thank you. Peace. All right, that leaves YouTube and Twitter, guys. Let me check in on YouTube. Damn it, I closed the stream out. YouTube, are you guys there good on YouTube?